What's up, everybody? It's the guy, Double X Black Blood, and I'm here with another WW2 World War II video. On this one, this is my longest video that I am going to make, but with this one, I'm giving you full gameplay, and then not only that, I just want to do a little bit of talking about actually World War II. Start off, I know how many bad reviews it might have got and all of it, about the difference in the CODs from the last COD and everything, and honestly, it's the truth. When I first started playing this game, it's like, it sucked. I was losing gun battles, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm a pro player, but I was just losing dumb gun battles for no reason. So it's like, that's when I was kind of more against WW2. I'm like, man, I wasted money or whatever. But at the same time, with me just starting off and trying to get good and trying to do, everything as far as play-wise and everything and get more consistent, that's one of the hardest things I found about WW2 is actually staying consistent to recycle your score streaks without having to go all try hard and everything like that, because honestly, with some guns, it seems like it takes a full clip to actually be able to kill them versus other guns. But anyways, it has come a long way. They have made, buffs to a lot of the stuff, and World War II is actually becoming a good game. I'm not saying it was bad, but obviously there was a lot of issues with the game. But as far as overall, I feel like each class, each variant, everything is different, and it's hard to kind of find what fits you, I guess to say in the best words, because you got a lot of these pro players that's like don't use grips, don't use certain attachment, quick draw and grip, where I feel like on certain weapons it's hard for me to control. It might not be hard for the next person, because like with the PPSH, I watch Swag XBL all the time, and he runs his PPSH with no grip, no quick draw, no nothing. He just runs ordnance and runs rapid fire. His attachments on his gun is rapid fire and then extended mags. Me personally, I can't do that. I don't know if you guys seen back then, I did get double teamed. That's the only reason why I lost. I was just running around just tracking this one guy down, just steady killing him, and then pushing into their spawn. But anyways, so with me, a lot of my attachments, the first thing that I have to run is grip or either quick draw, if not both. And with some certain guns, like with the PPH, I found running quick draw and grip, because with infantry you can get 4 attachments. I found and came a long way as far as, but the big thing and key is just, I guess, don't get aggravated, just learn the game and learn how to play, and the most thing is just trying to learn the spawns and where they're coming from. Now to me, another thing that's the biggest difference from this to Black Ops 2 and maybe the other CODs is that I feel like you can't always run. You gotta somewhat even it out, so you gotta be aware as well as just running. Me, I do less running on this than I did in any other COD. I always run around, always searching, always, trying to push in a spawn. But with this one, I have to take my time with pushing. You just always want to keep a lookout, because one thing about it is, if you're running up to a guy in a gun battle and you're running and he's standing still, you're going to lose that 90% of the time unless you jump to the side or do anything else. But honestly, there's no winning. So just as well as you're running, you got to remember to keep that aim up. Keep that aim up all around all of them corners, always 24/7 with this game, because one slip and you're losing. And some of the gun battles you just can't help. Like that one, he was on a head glitch, so nothing more I really could do. But overall, people, I feel like honestly, World War II, it's becoming better. I've already liked it. It's just the difficulties and just staying consistent. And then the score streaks, of course, you got to get about 5 kills before you can get just a common UAV. And that's another thing I think that's the hardest part with the game or whatever. But they do have, basic training skills where you can get ordnance and get a lower score streak. But I still think, it's kind of overkill at that point to have to get 5 kills just to get a common UAV, one of the easiest score streaks there is, or should be at least. So with this one, I just wanted to kind of talk about WW2 and my perspective on it, and maybe it might help. And if you guys need any help as far as with attachments or running certain guns, because I run almost every gun, I just don't use one gun. On this one, I'm using the PPH. Tomorrow you'll see, Type 100. Tomorrow you'll see the PPH and so on. As far as the MG15, I use them all. So, with that being said, guys, this is XX Black Blood. Check out the score. Didn't do too bad. Still placed the best KD, but I'm out.